All right, we've got GCF factoring. So when we factor in this example, we were looking for numbers that go into 15 and into 20. So we have a list: 1 times 15, 3 times 5, 1 times 20, 2 times 10, 3 times 5. We picked the biggest number that's on both lists, so we picked the 5. When we look at our variables, we think about what do they have in common. Remember, this x to the third means I have x, x, x. Y to the second means y, y. X to the second means x, x, and then y. So I'm looking for what they have in common. They both have two x terms, so that's x squared. And they both have at least one y, so that's just y to the first. That's how we got our GCF. Once we get our GCF, we divide by that GCF. So we divide each term by the GCF. Okay, so let's look at this one. We've got 4 and 12. So 4 is 1 times 4 and 2 times 2. 12 is 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. The biggest number on both lists is 4. A good strategy to save you some time is to ask yourself, does the smaller number go into the bigger one evenly? Because if it does, that's going to be your GCF. So we know we have 4 as our GCF. So I know I'm going to be dividing by 4. Now we have to look at the letters. We have a squared and a. So a is in common. And then we have b and b cubed. So b is in common. So we write our GCF on the outside. And we divide. 4 divided by 4 is 4. A squared over a is just a. And b over b would cancel out. Negative 12 divided by 4 is negative 3. A over a cancels. B cubed over b would be b squared. Next one, we have 6 and 14. So 6 is 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. 6 does not go evenly into 14, so I do need to make my list. 14 is 1 times 14 and 2 times 7. So the biggest or greatest number on each list is 2. So that's going to be part of our GCF. And then we look at our letters. They both have X, and they do not both have Y. So we don't have a Y in our GCF. So the GCF goes on the outside, and we divide to get our factor on the inside. 6 divided by 2 is 3. The X's cancel. I'm left with a Y. Negative 14 divided by 2 is negative 7. X squared over x to the first is just x.